Dangerous.
Welcome to BFTV. In this episode, I will demonstrate how to install Windows 7 Beta and Linux in Asus eeePC. The things you need for the project are Windows 7 Beta disk, eeeXubuntu CD, your Asus eeePC, and an external DVD drive. Now that we have the Windows 7 disk burned and in our makeshift external DVD drive, we can simply boot up the eeePC. Keep pressing escape so that we can tell it to boot from the external DVD drive. And let the installation begin. The defaults are alright for me, so just go ahead and install. Now we just sit and wait while Windows 7 installs in that selected partition. After the Windows 7 install, it didn't find the driver for the wireless or the LAN, but if you download the Windows Vista drivers, they work fine. I will include links in the show notes. As you can see here, I had already downloaded some updates and installed them. This is in a screenshot. The internet is live and working. $729, no lie. Alright, this has been the first part installing the Windows 7. Now it's time for the more fun installing eeeXubuntu. First thing you want to do is click install. You're going to want to make the bar alt to hide because it seems to be covering up the buttons. Select your language, use your time, select your keyboard. Here's the part where you're going to want to pay attention. You want to do a manual partition. I have a 74GB partition where I used to have Mac OS X installed, but I don't need that, so I'm going to delete it and use that space to install Linux on there. When I click free space, click new partition. I'm going to make a 10GB partition where Linux is going to install. Then I'm going to create another partition, this time logical. This one is going to be 50 gigabytes. That's going to be my home. Now I'm going to make a 2GB swap partition. With the remainder of the space, I'm going to create a FAT32 partition that both operating systems can read and write to. I'm going to call it share. If the partitioning is done, I'm going to click next and continue on with the install. Here I can verify all the information that I need for the install and click to start the install. If everything went well, we should see a grub menu asking us which operating system we want to boot into. We have Ubuntu and Vista, which would actually be Windows 7, but it recognizes it as Vista. Strongly advise you to run system updates on both the Windows 7 and the Ubuntu, as it's seeing it as 7.10 and the current version of Ubuntu is 8.10, so probably run an update. Ubuntu is now working. Let's check out if Windows 7 is still working. As you can see, both operating systems are working now, which is really good. After installing the ACPI drivers that I will link to in the show notes, almost all the buttons work like they used to with the OS that came installed. You can turn off wireless or Bluetooth, power of them on. You can turn this brightness up and down. You can turn the monitor off and on. Call the task manager up. Can increase and decrease the volume. Your eeePC is now dual-booting Windows 7 and Linux. You have the best of both worlds. I hope you found this episode enjoyable and informative. For more, go to BrokenFloppy.com, and I'll be back with another video in February.